Well, hi to hello, friends. Hi to hello. Guess what? We got another Amazon delivery that I'm not going to open. People have to stop sending gifts here. Oh, I know you can't see anything. I know you're blinded. Blinded by the light. I am too. I can't see anything either. But you guys just hold on a second. We're going to be up. I do have the girls. I thought that they would make themselves known. Girls, you know we're on video here, right? Girls, we're on a live video. Oh, they don't care. They just, they're exhausted. Look at that sun. I'm gonna drop my windows down and we will look from side to side so as to avoid the sun. I do have a trailer behind me. I took rolls of hay home earlier this morning and dropped those off, and I'm bringing the trailer back over here. I have a lot more room to store trailers at this property than I do at home. So we keep all of our trailers over here. The only trailer we keep at the other property. Hey, Chucky Poo. Hi, bud. The only trailer we keep over there is our smaller horse trailer for a just-in-case scenario, because we can use that small trailer to transport a goat, a big bird, a horse, donkeys. Roman, why are you crying, buddy? You have tears in your eyes. He's just so happy to see me. Well, I'm happy to see you too, Roman. Hey, Rita. Are you guys being sweet? You guys getting along? It's the other ones who are driving them nuts. I bet you. I bet you. Hey, Waylon. Hey, buddy. You grouchy? Waylon's looking so grouchy. Don't know why he's such a grouch. I think he's been grouchy ever since I took him off the pasture with all them pretty girls. But, well, hello. How are you guys doing? Hello, beautiful ladies. You got an itch, sweetie? Oh, no. Val, you have an itchy? Val, I'll come help you, baby. Let me drop this trailer off, okay? I'll come help. Hi, Talus. Hi, bud. All right. Let's circle around over here. I'm not going to bore you all with the actual trailer drop-off, but I will back it up to where it belongs, if you don't mind holding on for a second. And I can do this real fast. Yeah, we have so much space over here in this part of the yard that I can unload my trailers and keep them out of everybody else's way. All right, you guys give me 1 second here and we'll be real fast at this. Real fast. Easy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it, friends. Easy does it. I'm one-handing it again. Lester and his one-handed. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good, if I can say so myself. That's pretty darn good. Lester Eugene Morrow Jr. All right. Okay. You guys join me for a minute, will you? Come on, girls. Come on, sweetie. Need help, Stella? You guys give us just 1 second here. We'll get Stella out. Come on, sweetie. I got you. Come on. Hi, everybody. There you go. She's here to help her daddy. She comes to help her daddy. Yes, she does. She loves to help her daddy. Well, I'll tell you what. I parked this trailer all kinds of wonky. Look, I parked the trailer all kinds of wonky. I can never, ever, ever live with myself leaving it like that. But not to worry, I'll deal with all that later. Today, what I've done is I went by Tractor Supply and I bought me a 100 water hose, a 100 footer. And what I'm going to do is attempt to go in here underneath this shelter somewhere, because 100-foot will reach easily. And I will run me 100-foot hose. I'll both water tanks. I'll set them up alongside the post here. Maybe even have to on. I'll run that water line right up alongside of it, and I'll get some automatic water fillers, and I'll keep their water underneath. I did not want to buy a big blue lagoon yet until I just don't know if they're going to try to mess with it. We've seen them mess with all of their water troughs, and it's just so hard with these little bulls. But I want to find them a way to get their water out of the sun. It'd stay a lot cooler. And you already know that we have our issues with trying to keep them watered. I can't leave their water turned on because they mess with the automatic water fillers. So I would love to have them a lot bigger water trough for those just in case scenarios. But let's walk over first and get our horses all put into their stalls. You okay, sweetie? You just love Daddy so much? You just love the JL Ranch? She's like, I just want to picnic right here. Who will picnic with me? Baby, I just don't feel like picnicking right now. She just wants to picnic. Oh, no. All right, I'm just going to ignore that. I'll just ignore that, and Teresa can take care of that. Hey, Roman, you big guy. All right, let's hope that the horses don't give me a hard time this afternoon. They look sweet enough. You all look sweet enough. Roman, I don't know why you have one watery eye. That kind of worries me a little bit. Are you okay? You okay? All right, let me come in. Just back up so I can come in, okay? Rita, I'm coming in. We're gonna all be sweet to Daddy, okay, baby? Let me get my gates all unlatched. I have multiple latches here. Roman, back up. I'm right behind you. Now I'm right in front of you. Rita, we're gonna be sweet to Daddy, okay? Guys, I am trying to latch my gate back. Okay. Everyone's doing good so far. So far, so good, everybody. So far, so good. I think they all know the routine. Everyone's like saying, okay, Dad's here. It's time to be sweet and go to our stalls. And I think everyone's going to remember which stall they go to. I do believe one of these days they're all going to be perfect. They're all going to remember. You're filthy. He's filthy. All right. This is for Val. There's Otalis. Everyone go to your room. Everyone's going to go to your room. Roman, that's not your room. Rita, can you be the first one? Oh, my God, she's a smart girl. Well, I spoke a little bit too soon. Spoke a little bit too soon. There, well, I will not feed anybody until you're all in your rooms. I will not feed anybody until you've all found your way into your own rooms. Guys, I think that they know they're just messing with me. They're messing with me. They're messing with me. Roman, not you two. Roman, not you. Rita, you want to be first? If you'll be first, it would be, all right, Rita's first, everybody. I knew you would be first. Back up. Back up, sweetie. I'll bring your food. Rita's the only one going to eat tonight. Rita's the only one going to eat. Looks like only Rita will eat tonight because no one else seems to be able to find their way to their rooms. If you don't go to your rooms, look at Val. That's a good girl. Val, go, baby. You were right there, sweetie. Val, you were right there. Come on, Roman. Come on, bud. Val, you were right there, sweetie. Hey, bud. I'm going to close your door behind you, okay? I'm gonna close your door behind you. Scoot on up. Go. You gotta scoot on. Move your hiney. Sir, Talus, get out of here before you get me kicked. Roman, you gotta walk on up. You back up. Roman, I'm closing your door. Talus, could you please go to your room? Come on. Come on, T. Come on, Talus. Let's be a good boy and come to your room. There you go. Val, you have to go to your room, sweetie. Gemma, that's not your room. Gemma, I'm not feeding you in her stall. You'll come to your room where you won't eat. I will feed them eventually, guys. You know that I will. Come on. All right, Val, walk on around. Come on, Gemma. Come on. Come to your room. Don't you be mean. We're just walking by. Come on, Gemma. Here we go. There we go. That's a good girl. All right, Val, you're the last one, sweetie. Rita, y'all be sweet to each other over there. Rita, be sweet to him. He's not put your ears pretty, sweetie. Here we go, Val. All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, now I can go mix up all of their feed. Good girl. All right, I'm coming, okay? I'll be right back. Now, what I do not have is a tripod. I did not bring a tripod out with me. So what I will do is I will just set you all. I will lean you all right here on this ivermectin. I will lean you all up against this ivermectin, and you can just stare down through the stalls. Whoever's making all that ruckus can just stop. Back up. Back. 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 Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Good boy. Here, sweetie. Here we go, baby. Come here. Come over here. There you go. That's a good girl. I'm coming, Rita. I know you were first, sweetie. I know you were first. I know how nice girl you got. I know how smart you are, Rita. Here, thank you. I know you're so smart. Yes, you are so smart. I know you're pretty smart, too. There we go. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Good boy. All right, Gemma. Here I am, sweetie. Come on. Here we go. Look out, Bob. Here. Over here. Here. There you go. All right. Thank y'all for giving me a few minutes to get that done. So you can see what I'm watching with the swooshing of the tails and the stomping of the feet, which means we have a little bit more of a fly issue today than what we've had earlier this week. So before they come out of their stalls, I will come back by with the Piranha fly spray and douse them all down a little bit. I'm not gonna do it while they're eating. I could, as long as I don't get it into their feed. Yeah, there's a few flies on their back. So I will come and douse them down with their fly spray. But I'll wait for now. Let's go turn their water on and get their water filling up. Don't forget, I don't know if you saw the video or not, but we posted a video today that showed what happened yesterday when one of these sweet babies knocked their bubble filler, their float. The float is just a on-off valve. It's an automatic water filler that when it gets to a certain level, it'll turn itself off. And they normally go onto the side of your water trough. But we've known for a long time that our Longhorns will take their horns and mess around with stuff like that. They will just mess with stuff. We didn't think our horses would. They did. The horses, and we don't like that. So they made quite the mess out here yesterday. Oh! Guys, give me a moment here. I'm having to... Sometimes when I work, I'm more focused on what I'm doing as far as the job, the quality of video that I'm able to give you. And then I've learned if I just keep the camera steady, you can kind of look around. You don't have to see just what I see because it gives people vertigo. And we're not trying to get you all dizzy. Not trying to get you all dizzy, okay? All right, we'll let that water fill up. That's looking good. Look how good Stella and Trixie are. I see how good you guys are being. You're saying, we're not gonna go in there, Dad. We know how them horses can sometimes misbehave. And you're right, they can. They sure can sometimes misbehave. I'm proud of y'all for being good. All right, let's go fill up my cow's water right quick. Now, I filled this water this morning to the brim. And so I don't think I'll have to fill this water here this evening. I don't think I will. The cows don't really hang around this part of the pasture by day. They come up through here at night. And being as they're not over here by day, they don't drink a whole lot of water from here. They mostly drink the water down. Yeah, see, this water's fine. This water's still nice and full. Both of those are okay. I'm not gonna mess with that at all. All the Longhorns are starting to come up and walk around over here. It's time to refill their feed buggy as well. I'll go, I told you guys yesterday, I think I'll go probably Monday of next week and go ahead and get those filled up. I'll take the one for the bulls as well. I need to drop them off a roll of hay. I would like to drop it off inside of their ring. If I don't, they're gonna probably destroy it. And if I can put it inside their ring, the hay ring, it'll last a whole lot longer. But I can't do it now because if I open that gate, they'll come out of there for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and just wait and hold off on that until I can catch them down off in the pasture somewhere. I can sneak in there real fast and drop that roll of hay off. What we'll do in the meantime is jump on our side-by-side and make a loopy-loop if you want to. Today's been quite the day. Girls, I'm gonna put you guys inside, okay? Can I just put you girls inside for a minute? How about I put you guys inside? Come on. Come on. Come on, girls. Oh, it feels so good in here. Come on, ladies. There's my good girls. Let me get them a snack. Oh, man, it feels so good in here. It is still 91 degrees when I turn the truck off. Hey, if y'all hang out long enough, if you guys want to hang out long enough, we'll come back and open these gifts. I have a box full. Only if you want to hang out that long. You don't have to. And then, what's that? What was in there? Huh. I don't recognize that. That makes me wonder, what did I open that was in there and I don't remember? All right. You guys hold on, regulators. I hope you guys enjoyed the thumbnail on today's video. That thumbnail was created by our very own Miss Keisha. She had some fun with that. If you thought that was funny, what she did was she took a screenshot of the side-by-side, and then she screenshotted everybody who was like commenting at that same time, and then she blew up their pictures a little bit big, and then she had to go through some actual manual cutting and pasting. Some manual cutting and pasting. Miss Keisha did all of that work to give you all a good laugh. And I thought that was very clever. Hey, buddy, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why are you so mad? Hey, Lord Grayson. Waylon, we're going to let Lord Grayson eat. We're going to let all of our bulls eat, Waylon. Even Prince Willie Joe can have himself a muffin. Chuck, would you like a muffin? I'm coming to you, Chucky Poo. Yo, Chuckmeister. Oh, Chuckalicious. Here you go, big buddy. Oh, boy. Is that just so yummy? Isn't that just so darn yummy to you, Chuckies? Oh, he loves him some muffins. Chuck's like, Dad, could you sing me the Muffin Man song again like in the old days? All right. Well, do you love the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Oh, do you love the Muffin Man that works at the JL Ranch? Oh, yes, I love that Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. I really love that Muffin Man who works at the JL Ranch. Who works at the JL Ranch. Yes, I am the Muffin Man who works at the JL Ranch. You're going to scratch your eye if you're not careful. Oh, he just... Golly gee, holy moly's, why did you have to do that? Settle down. Guys, did you all see that? Did you all see what just happened? Tell me you saw that. Did anyone see what just happened right in front of me? I have not moved a muscle. However, I may have just wet my britches. I'm kidding, okay? I'm kidding. Now y'all can settle down too. We're not going to have a bunch of jealousy in this pasture, okay? We deal with horses all the time. I just want you guys to understand something that I've been saying all along. He's fine. If you look, he's fine. Do not sit there and think that I'm going to get him hurt. That was Waylon just being a little bit jealous. Chuck, I'm sorry, bud. I wasn't watching. I did not know that was going to happen. Anybody want to guess of how many muffins I'm going to put onto the dash of my side-by-side? If I can see the right number, I'll try to call your name out. So you're, oh, here we go. First person, Leah. Leah Bale. I think it says Leah Bale. Without me having glasses, Leah, I think her name is Leah Baya. Leah Baya says 16. Guys, she is pretty darn close. She is pretty darn close. Now, if you're saying 20, that's because you know we have 20 cows out back. But you also know that not everybody out back takes a muffin from the hand. And I'm not going to go over there and just throw muffins around on the ground. These muffins cost way too much just to go drop on the ground. If I can't use them to my advantage to help me gentle these babies down a little bit. Just hush it up, Waylon. You done had your fun and you've had your muffin. Now we're gonna offer one to the babies out back. That's how I sort of imagine it's gonna look when Jesus comes back for the rapture. Like the skies are just gonna open up with like a light. All right, Tex. I see you have Calamity Jane there with you. Hi, Calamity. Aren't you the cutest girl ever? Guys, I don't know how I'm gonna get through here. If I push the gate towards them, it may be a little bit easier. I'll have to push the gate towards them. And I'll also need me this here spanky stick for the just in case scenario. Calamity, I hate to scare you away, sweetie. I'm not trying to scare Calamity. I'm just trying to scare Tex. Just trying to scare Tex out of the way. All right. Daddy's coming through. Calamity, I'm so sorry. You have to move, sweetie. Everyone just move. Let Daddy come through. There we go. Get on. Get on. We're going to be sweet. You're going to be sweet to Daddy. Guys, don't worry. I got my head on a swivel. I got my head on a swivel and I have my running shoes on for a just in case scenario. All right, we're good. All right, I guess we'll start off with our dancing cow, Loretta. There you go, sweetie. Calamity, you can have a muffin if you'll come get it. No, stop it. All right. All right, we're gonna pull right here behind the barn and we'll go ahead and grab Trinity. So wonky horn, there you go, sweetie, with your wonky horn. We're gonna squeeze up over here beside. Serenity will not take one from the hand, but Jezebel, her mom, will. Charlene will also not eat from the hand. This one here will. That's, I'm coming around to you, Santana. This is our wrecking ball, Jolene. This here is Amber Rose. And the white cow behind her is Marilyn. Get your horn out of here. That's Marilyn. Hey, move it. Watch these horns. Watch these horns. I don't want to get stuck. Here's Pearl. Norma Jean will not eat from the hand either. Norma Jean just passed us up. Here you go, Pearl. Jenny Lane will not eat from the hand. Both of these, all of these five over here will. Here's Fat Dolly. Hey, Dolly. Here you go, sweet baby. Looking good, Dolly. Ruby, you don't have to put your head all the way in here. I'll be happy to get your head out of here, Ruby. Move your head. Here, Patsy. Patsy, over here. There you go. Hey, Reba. Here you go, sweet Reba. There you go. Hey, Danny. Hi, sweet Danny. Would you like a muffin, sweetie? How about a muffin for my sweet girl? Oh, I keep falling in love with her over and over and over and over again. Yes, I keep falling in love with her over and over and over and over again. 'Cause she gets sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Oh, what love between my Danny and I. This is Gracie here. Look at the deer. Let me zoom in for you all. Everyone, don't move. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Can everyone see the deer in the center of your screen? God, what's that noise? Baby, Jesus. You scared Daddy. Hey, you're gonna end up hurting yourself doing that. Now, there you go. Move out. Move out of here now. So there's a deer right there in the center of your screen. Now that deer is not gonna be alone. There's gonna be other deer with it. I just don't see them from here. And that deer might have a baby hidden in that high grass somewhere. This is that time of year where these deer are having their babies. Can I just use that as my excuse of why I've not mowed? Can I just go ahead and tell y'all that I refuse to mow this back pasture because I don't want to mess with the baby deer population, and y'all will believe me? Will anyone believe that farce? Is there anyone who will believe that if I just tell you that? That's the reason why I've not mowed. All right, the cow that I skipped the first time around was Santiana. She came over here and I had to keep driving because she was at the back of the side-by-side. No one's gonna believe that. Guys, I'm sorry, okay? I really have no excuse not to be mowing these pastures. I have an air-conditioned cab tractor. And all of my excuses from last year about the allergies and the ground hornets and all of the things that I said, I have no excuse this year. I have a bigger tractor. I have a cab tractor that has AC and radio. I also have a larger cutting deck on that batwing mower. So I really have no excuse not to be over here mowing these pastures. Except the fact that I just don't want to affect those baby deer who may be laid up in this high grass. See, that mama might be coming over to nurse that baby right now. And so we're just gonna make us a drive back. Isn't that a gorgeous sky? Is that just not a gorgeous, gorgeous sky? Yeah, I do not want to end up accidentally disturbing the nesting area of any of these deer that live here around this property. And we know how much we love our deer. You know, a lot of folks, I was finding out today on today's video, there's a lot of people who do not like squirrel. And when I talked about the passing of that sweet little squirrel, one of those squirrels that we have living over here, there were a lot of people that were kind of like, you're better off without them. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's like a sort of a pet. But no, and then there's some people who feel the same way about deer. I like deer and I like the squirrels. Now, obviously, we've never had some of the problems that you guys have had with the deer. One of the, I know it's so bumpy through here, guys. One of the biggest animal nuisances would be wild hogs. You guys know that, like Pig Trudy. But we've not seen too many hog over here. They haven't been across my pastures like they are at Plum Grove. Plum Grove has a whole lot worse and bigger problem with hog than what we have over here. But okay, so let me go ahead and just give you a promise. I'll make you a promise, okay? Because sometimes I need to make a promise to you to hold myself accountable. So what I will do from this point here forward, from this point, all of this, all across over there, from this point, from the, let's just say the telephone pole forward, I will make an effort to get over here and get all of that mowed. Maybe next week. Weather, no, I can't even say weather permitting. Next week, I'll do it next week. I will make my plans to start on Monday. And I will start knocking out this front area of our back pastures, okay? And then once I get that done, it'll probably be time to recut that up there in the front where the horses are at again. I can do that. And then I may go ahead and do the bullpen one last time as well. And once I get all of that cut, I'll take my drone and do some really nice drone flyovers where it's going to look really pretty. The ponds are all full, the grass is green, and if I can get some of this weedy stuff cut out of these pastures, it'll be really pretty for a drone flyover. Alrighty? Alrighty, it's a deal. Alright, well, let's go up and let our horses out and then make sure that our water is turned off to our lagoon, our blue lagoon. And then, like I said, in the next couple of days, I'll start working on the water troughs to the bullpen. I think that my waters are fine right now for the cows out back. Like I said, they spend most of their days on the back ridges, and they don't come up for much water anyway, so I'm not in that big of a deal to redo their water system. And I do need to take my feed buggies in Monday as well. So I kind of have set myself up for a busy week, haven't I? Mowing, the buggies. Wow. All right, how are we gonna do this over here, Danny? And Tex? What we don't want is anyone trying to run out when we go through. So, Danny, I'm gonna give you a muffin because we love you so much, okay? Here you go. All right, now back out of the way, Danny. Tex, you just settle down, bud. Settle it down, Tex. Settle down, bud. Settle down. You just settle down. All right, guys, I think Danny's going to be our biggest issue here. More so than Tex. Tex has a little bit. Tex still respects Dad a little bit. Danny does not. No! Get back! Get back in there! Well, guess what? I guess she does have a little bit of respect for her daddy. Hey, sweetie. Do y'all ever look at her and wonder which is the good horn and which is the bad horn? Serious question. Do you ever look at her and wonder which is the good horn and which is the bad horn? Hey, Calamity. Calamity Jane. I got something for you. No, that's a serious question. Do y'all ever look at Trinity and wonder which is her good horn and which is the bad horn? Because if both horns were like that, that would be fine. Hurry up. Get it, baby. Good girl. Yeah, so if both horns were like this, she would look fine. If both horns were like that, she'd look fine. So it makes you wonder which is the good horn and which is the bad horn. Or maybe they're both good, they just are not symmetrical. I mean, maybe they're both okay. I don't know, poor baby. But she's the only cow that we have, the only Longhorn we have that doesn't really have symmetrical horns. All the others are very symmetrical. They all have a very unique pattern and shape to them. Even Danny, as much as y'all give Danny a hard time for her little downsy looking horns, don't forget, if you ever took the time to look at Miss Megan's lineage from Tex, his lineage that she did for us, there's a bull, a great-great-great-grandpa who had horns just like Danny in his bloodline. And so a lot of folks give Danny a hard time for her little horns that go downsy like that. But listen, there was I forgot the name of that bull. Does anyone have that you can pull up and tell us the name of that bull? The name of the bull who had those horns. He was something. Hey, you know what? We're going to go inside now. We can just pull it up on the inside together if y'all want to. How about we just go ahead and walk on inside? Nope, I got to let the horses out. Forgot my horses, and I see them staring at me. If you want to stick around for a few minutes, we'll let the horses out. And I will take you inside where we can sit down and open a few gifts. And I do want to pull that chart up and show you all that bull. And now that I have the computer set up the way I have it, I can show you stuff that I couldn't show you before. I love the Father's Day gift that Jamie got for me. It's awesome. All right, trying to keep my feet from getting muddy. And I don't want to get snake bit. There we go. All right, I've turned off the water. So now, even if they knock the water filler, the bubble float out, no water's going to come on. And I remember I told you I wanted to spray these guys down real fast with their fly spray as well. So We're gonna be out here for a few minutes. Thank y'all for riding back with me and taking that drive about. I know my dad would do that for years. There were times in my dad's life where he didn't have a side-by-side, so he would sometimes take he had an old Toyota truck. Well, so my dad has always had a second vehicle. Most of the time, that second vehicle was not street legal. It wasn't a hot rod. It was just something so old that would never pass inspection. And the first thing that he would drive around his farm, going down and checking his fences and whatnot, was an old Ford truck. And funny story, my Uncle Raleigh had the exact same truck, okay? Now listen, I'm gonna tell you a story that my dad will say is true. My dad will say it's true, but my dad may never tell you this story. But my dad and my Uncle Raleigh had the exact same old truck, an old Ford truck. Neither one used their trucks for anything more than just driving around the farm. And my dad noticed that Uncle Raleigh's truck was not running. And I don't think my dad asked him what was wrong with it. But at some point, it was just sitting there under one of his big trees for a week for a month or so. And then my dad didn't know what was going on. One day, Dad walks outside and he sees Uncle Raleigh's truck is up and going and he's driving around the pastures doing whatever. My dad goes outside to crank his truck and it won't crank. And Dad swore that Uncle Raleigh came over at night and stole the part or replaced a faulty part with the part off my dad's truck. Yeah, brotherly love. But the day that my uncle's truck began to run again is the day that my dad's truck went down on him. Let me turn your lights on, okay? We're gonna cut our lights on here real fast. Let me put you guys down for a second or so. Clap on! Clap off! That clapper. Look, you need this. You need some of this in your life. You need some of this in your life, buddy. Yes, you do. You need this in your life. Look. Please let Daddy, can you trust me to let me spray you? Look, smell it. See? See? Let me spray you. Come on, I'm going to spray you, okay? Can I spray you, please? Here, good boy, here. Easy. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. Easy. Come on. Here. No? No, I'm not going to force it on him. Back up, sweetie. Breathe in here. Look. Don't knock it over, Val. Val. I cannot believe that horse just walked right over. He walked right over my phone. How did he not break it into 100 pieces? I don't know. How did he not break this phone into 100 little pieces? Oh my God, that was a close call. That was a really close one right there. Move, baby. All right, I'm gonna close all my gates. I'm closing all the gates. Let me close all the gates. Val's getting her a drink of water already. Roman's the only one who did not really let me spray him the way I would have liked to have. But everyone else allowed me to give them a nice spray down. Even this girl over here who's being sweet today. Thank you for being sweet, Rita. I love when you're being sweet to Daddy. It's a lot better than when you're being mean, huh? Right, baby girl? You're being sweet today? Thank you for being sweet. I need to go out this gate over here so I can close it the right way. I did not put my secondary latch around it when I went out the first time. I not only chain latch it, but I also tie a blue strap around it just as a secondary safety latch. So let me walk out through here and I'll get this secured properly. Guys, I'm gonna sit you down for a minute. Face first. All right, thank y'all for that. All right, the bulls are fine. I have my windows down in my truck. I'll have to come out and put the windows up. And let me go put the chain around this gate up front, and I'll make sure that everybody's secured for the night. Yeah, Roman is the only horse who I was not able to put fly spray on. Everyone else allowed fly spray, so I feel better about that. And then if you watch the video today, the cows have their, I gave them a brand new bovine rub, or a sock, as we call it, where they have the chance to douse themselves down. And that just happened this morning, so they're good. All right, we're good. Let's go inside. I'm gonna get me something to drink. Probably a flavored water. I still have some of those that Mr. Bill sent. Those are delicious. And guys, I'll also put my glasses on when I get inside. I can't read a darn thing that you're saying. Don't forget that tomorrow night is Kahoot. For those of you who like to play our trivia game, tomorrow night will be our Kahoot challenge. I'll have that all ready to go. I'll go live at 7:30, but we won't start the game until 8. And that will give everybody a chance to get onto the live, figure out the game code, and get themselves set up and ready to play. All right, is my tripod in here? Darn it, guys. Lordy. So there's not a tripod in here. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just sit you right here. Look out, girls. Whew. I don't have my tripod here, but what I want to do is show you something right quick when I pull off. Oh boy, this is nice and bright here, huh? I took it outside in the morning. Thank you. Stella, thank you for loving me. She's like, Dad, are you okay? You look so hot and sweaty. I'm good, Stella. Look, I got both of my girls here. Can y'all see I have both of my girls? Here's Stella on one side and Trixie on the other. They love their dad so much. They're just checking on me. Girls, I'm good, okay? I promise I'm gonna be fine. I'm a little bit sweaty. I'm just a little bit sweaty. You guys are actually leaning on the sign that says on air. Let me pull up something for you real fast that I want to show you. I wish you were on my computer, but you're not. You're on my phone. So it is what it is. But what I'm trying to pull up, and then I'll show you. So Megan, that sweet lady who was helping with our newsletters, she printed something, the paternal lineage. All right, so is there a way to make that bigger? I'm gonna take my camera and show you something. So this right over here, this is Tex, and this is the paternal lineage of Tex. This is the kind of stuff that we put in our newsletter. Now look how much that one right there looks like our Wrecking Ball Jolene. And then look how much that one right there looks like Prince Willie Joe. But what I want to show you, there are several who look like Tex. That in there looks just like Tex, and that was from 1982. And so if you're sitting there saying it's too small, you have access to this. You don't need me to show you on my phone. But this one right over here, Dixie Emperor from 1991, has the exact same horns as what Danny does. Same horns as our Danny. So I'm not gonna be able to make it any clearer than that. But that's Danny's horns, all right. And so that is in her bloodline, and it's from Tex, his side of the family. So I know a lot of people give Danny a hard time for her horns, but that's just, it could be, it's nothing from a birth defect, it's nothing wrong with her, that's just the horn style. And all of these different bulls have a different, it gets so blurry when you try to zoom into it. They all have a different style of horn. But no, there was the Dixie Emperor in 1991, has the same style of horn as Danny. And like I said, all of those things are available in our newsletter. So, anywho's. All right, let me grab me some water right quick. And I'm gonna try to find my tripod as well. I know I have the robotic Seymour. And then we have Poindexter. Move, Stella. Well, I don't know. And then I don't even know where Jamie put my my ring light. I could just get my ring light, but the night that Jamie came over and fixed everything up, I don't know where she hid the ring light. Found it. I found it. She hid the ring light in the bathroom. Don't ask me why, but I found the ring light hiding in the bathroom. The bathroom that we don't use. We have a couple of bathrooms in this thing. We don't use one of them. Okay. I'm not turning the light on. I'm going to have to tighten that up so it can hold itself. No, it's just right here. There we go. Now, where do I want to position you all so you can watch me open these gifts? Look out, Stella. Back up, Stella. You're in my way, Stella. Guys, I'm trying to find the right place for you. There we go. Okay, so water bottle. Stella, I'm moving your food out of the way. You can come get it from over here. All right, box cutter and a hat for my head. Okay. All right, let me make sure that you all can see me. And I want to see what you guys are saying right quick. That's a cool shirt, Lester. Thank you very much. Are you by Spoonal? I promise I did not buy this for myself. Thank you and hi to hello. Yes. Thank you very much. You guys are very kind. Yeah, I did do some decorating. I got my, when Jamie set my studio up, I did change a few things around. I got the, those are the little things from YouTube that they send you when you reach that milestone of 100,000. I got one. Let me walk you over. Now you're on the tripod, so I'm able to lift you up. That's one of those is from I'm a Survivor, and the others is from Longhorn Lester. And then I have all kinds of stuff that you've gifted me. I leave a lot of stuff over here. Some things I take home, but a lot of stuff I leave over here if I think it's more fitting for this property. So, like little Gary, I am just holding you guys and walking you down to show you how I set up my little studio. Isn't that crazy that this is my studio? This is my studio. My studio. And I love it. An RV. Who would have thought that my RV would become my studio? All right, are we ready now? Okay. Trixie, I'm going to open gifts, sweetie. Sweetie, I'm opening gifts. This is not a time to play with Trixie. I'm sorry that I don't have everything set up for you all. Okay. We're going to make it work, though. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. You're a little bit high. I'm going to pull you a little bit lower down. Okay. Everybody good? It is like a man cave. I think it is. It's a studio. And in a way, it's a man cave. Let's not forget that I'm over here quite a bit. I don't like to leave the animals unattended for long. Most of you guys know how fast things can go wrong. So, I spend a lot of time over here. This first gift, and remember guys, for anyone who does not really care for the whole gifting goodies, by all means, you're welcome to go and get ready for your nighttime, go into your nighttime routine. Look at this girl. She's gonna hug her food bowl so no one else can have it. She can lay there and eat and no one can bother her. I love her. She's so wonderful. This here comes to Longhorn Lester. And what I'm seeing okay, so I don't know exactly what this is or why, but there is a note in the box. Okay, before I read the note, is there anybody who might know the significance of why I would have received this? Because it does look like, well, it says this is the Titanic. But my question is, why would I have received this? Like, what have I said or what have I done to prompt somebody to want to send me this? Does anyone know why I would have received this? Like, I don't know if there was a video that I made or something that I said. Oh, because of my... Well, in that case... like it, you would not have sent me the darn kazoo. You're not going to believe what this note says. You're not going to believe what this note says. You're not going to believe this. I'll set that Titanic down. Now, if you can't read backwards, you do not have to announce it, because I know it's backwards, but some folks will enjoy this. Now, you can reenact the Titanic saga in the bathtub with a kazoo and a tub toy. So it's for the tub and my kazoo. And this is from Melissa. Melissa, you are funny, and I love it. Thank you very much. Now, here's the question. Where in the world am I going to put it? Where do you put something like that? Let it float around in the sink behind me? Do I just let it float in the sink behind me? Melissa, that's wonderful. Thank you so very much. I swear, I don't... Oh, I thought there were push buttons here for a moment. No, those are not push buttons. Isn't this beautiful? Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Wow. Just wow. Thank you, Melissa. Okay. This here just comes to Lester Morrow. Just Lester. Just Lester. I'm trying to see how one would open this, because I don't see a place for a lid. It's a styrofoam container, but I kid you not, I don't see a place to open it. So I just kind of sliced it in half, and I'm opening it just like that. And what I find on the inside is a beautiful coffee mug. And that's beautiful. There's no note to let me know who it's from, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I will set it right here, and I'll have coffee from that in the morning. So thank you so very much for that coffee mug. So those are two wonderful gifts. Thank you so very much, and I wish I knew who to say thank you to. Okay. Remember that whole thing about I have a mail lady? Once again, if you cannot read backwards, then just close your eyes. But for those who can read backwards, ask me why. Look at the title. Lester Morrow, Lord of all that is small. Why? 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 Lord of all that is small? Who? What have I done? Where? Like what? Everyone is saying read the mug sideways. You read it sideways. I can't say that. How do y'all know this stuff? How did y'all know that? I'm a ray of sunshine, okay? Let's open this one that says Lord of everything small. Hey, the Titanic was nothing small about that, okay? Okay. So what I'm looking at over here is a box with beard oil, beard conditioner, beard butter, and beard wax. There is a note. There's a note. It's beard everything. Everything for your beard. Lord Lester, of all that is small, my name is Michael, and I wanted to send you this package and write to tell you how you have helped me. First, a little about myself. About 6 months ago, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, spent weeks in the hospital, forgot how to walk, so he goes on, lost 75% of his vision, no longer able to work, had to resign from the job. As of right now, just does odd and end things. Going through quite a bit of depression. He has lots of triggered panic attacks. But he said that he was watching a video one day, and this farmer named Lester come across his screen. And now he sits for hours every night watching videos. Longhorn Lester videos. Well, I will say this. Michael, I have no idea. You are absolutely a warrior, though. He says, now on to the package. This is something for your beard, as I am also bearded. He goes, make sure you wash your beard with the shampoo and then use a conditioner, just like you would your hair. And he goes, oh, never mind. So he still got jokes, y'all. The guy got a lot of issues, but he still got jokes. Michael, you got a lot of issues, my man, but you got some jokes still. So good for you to find ways to laugh. Okay. He goes, never mind. Move on. He goes, wash your beard and then let it dry. Put a couple of drops of oil on your hand, rub it into the skin under your beard, and then scoop out a dime-sized bit of the butter, rub it into your beard. You can comb or brush it, and it will give you a medium hold. Also, it will help keep the flies away. Michael, you are an inspiration. Thank you, Mr. Michael, for someone who's had to undergo and gone through as much as you have, and yet you still find a way to laugh and spread your joy and share your humor with all of us. I appreciate that. I really, really, really do. And even the comic relief of your note, if you guys did not notice, and I know sometimes you get consumed in the comments and you going away with you're reading and typing and you're not really, whatever. Michael, Mr. Michael, found a way to share a piece of his story, especially a very difficult piece of his story, in that he wanted to let us know that he's found a little bit of joy in life from some of the videos, and in that he's found himself sitting sometimes for hours a day. Go ahead, Stella. Sometimes for hours a day watching videos and getting a good laugh. And for that, we're very blessed, Michael, that we've made your acquaintance. And I can promise you that it's letters like that, letters like yours, comments like some of the sweet ones that come across the screen, that do as much to motivate and drive me and give me an escape from my reality. So thank you so very much. And in a way, I feel like maybe we help each other more than what you realize. I just want you to know that many of you guys should know that you help me more than what you probably realize. So thank you, and cheers to all of you warriors out there who battle through hard times. And may we continue to bring each other a little escape from reality from time to time. But thank you, Michael. I will do the beard conditioner in the morning, maybe before my morning coffee live, after I lather up with my tea, my green tea, or my tea tree. Okay, don't cry, Lester. Keep going. Oh, wow. That was very nice, Michael. Thank you. This one here comes from, well, it went through customs. It has, well, it doesn't really say which country. I cannot for the life of me find out which country it comes from. It just has the customs declaration on back. It comes to me. It's internationally tracked. And I'm so sorry, I don't know where it comes from. Maybe there'll be something inside. Now, my question to you all, do you all think that that stamp can give it away? Does anyone recognize that stamp? Could that give it away? I don't know. Let's open it and find out what we got here. There are two boxes, and there's no note. So there's not a note. It does say fragile. So I'm going to be very careful here. These two boxes are taped together, and it does say fragile. So I'm going to try to be very careful as I open this up. I don't want to damage anything. Okay. So there's a couple of those in that small box. All right, so those look like, I forgot what you call those things, but they, like where you would put some kind of art. And then I got these in the second package. Here's a note. Oh, that right there is some kind of an etching of Roman, an easel. Yes, it's an easel. So that would be Roman. Here's the note. I'll read that in just a moment. Here's the other one. Anyone want to guess who the other one is while I'm opening it? Oh, they're both Roman. They're both of Roman. Two different pictures of Roman, and they go on those easels right there. Those will be great to go somewhere in my little studio here. And the note. It's from Debbie, and she puts an X after her name. So I think that we all know now that anybody with that, when they put an X after their name, then more than likely they're from the UK. Lester, my friend has started laser engraving and asked if anyone had any pictures to put onto a slate. I sent him a couple of your Roman, and thought you would like these. Love, Deb. And these are beautiful. Those are really, really, really nice. So Deb, tell your friend that we love them and they're beautiful, and thank him so very much for the gift. Those are beautiful. And then what I'll do is I will find me a place to put those here. I'm going to open 2 more and let you guys go for the night. I've had you for quite a while, and I don't want to keep you too long. I don't want to wear out my welcome. I've had you guys so long today anyway. I don't want to wear out my welcome. So this here just comes to straight up Lester. Just Lester. Just comes to Lester, y'all. Just boring old Lester. Not Lord of everything small. That guy's funny. Lord of everything small. Ah, and the card. Lester. Guys, I'm telling you, it's just Lester. It's just Lester. This lady is just Lester. All right. Okay. The card says thank you. Oh boy. It says, to my therapy friend. Thank you, Lester, for all you share in your videos of your animals and your life. I look forward every day when I get the notification that you're online. Outside of my husband and family, you're the only person that makes me laugh out loud. And I do, she puts it in all caps, and I do get your humor. And then she puts a little smiley face. I've had a lot of personal issues for the last few years, and finding you has been a great support and comfort and therapy. Lester, thank you for being you and bringing so much love to animals and to all of us as friends. And then look what she wrote real big. Mount up. So she's a regulator, and her name is Bonnie. Bonnie, that's beautiful. And I'll say the same thing to you that I said to Mr. Michael a few minutes ago, and I think that goes for so many people, in the fact that we all, some more than others, have sometimes these tremendous obstacles in front of us, and you just don't know how you're going to be able to find yourself from one side of that obstacle to the other. And I think that we all have to sometimes take little temporary breaks from reality and just escape somewhere. Now, hopefully you don't do it through a bottle of Jim Beam, or some folks will take other kinds of substances to try to give them that escape, or smoke it up. But luckily we have each other. And so I'm so sorry for what you're going through. I know you didn't get specific, and that's fine, but I will say that we love you and that we appreciate you, and I'm happy that you're able to find, I'm happy that you're able to find some peace. Regulators, mount up. I love this. I will set it here beside my other coffee mug. Now, I will not be able to use them both on the same day, and I've already committed to using the first one. But Bonnie, right, Miss Bonnie? But Bonnie, I will use your cup. I'm guessing it's going to be Monday morning. I'm guessing I'll be using your cup on Monday morning, Miss Bonnie. Oh my goodness gracious. She also sent me a shirt. Miss Bonnie, I'm so sorry. I cannot put this on right now. I am a mess. But after I shower tomorrow morning, when I climb out of bed, even though it won't be with the regulators, I will absolutely wear your shirt throughout the day. And I will probably even have it on tomorrow night when we do our Kahoot game, because I don't think that by 7:30 I will have had time to have taken myself a shower yet. So regulators, mount up. Thank you, Miss Bonnie, and I love the fact that you are taking pride in the fact that you have a club to belong to. Here's to the regulators. Or some of you guys who are both regulators and coffee clubbers, you've called yourselves the percolators. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. You have certainly given me a wonderful evening. So thank you so very much for hanging out for a while with me and doing some chores. I'm going to make sure I go out and put the truck windows up, so I don't forget that. We don't want to have any squirrels or cats or any other critters climbing through my truck overnight. I do have a few things left in this box, but I'll save them, and we'll do this again next chance next time we have a chance to sit down together. So thank you so very much for watching. For the folks out there who are going through something like the Michaels and like the Miss Bonnies and all you folks, just know that you're not alone. And this channel was created by and for survivors, okay? This channel, I'll say it again, was created by and for survivors. And those could be our wonderful animal survivors, but we've discovered that so many of us also need a sanctuary, a safe place to go and sometimes laugh and smile and just feel. So thank you guys for giving me that gift of an audience who I can share things with and bounce ideas off of. And I'm so blessed to have run across you and to have made your acquaintance. I have said this 100 times, if not more, that I do not think there's a channel with a better audience than what we've found in all of you. I don't. So thank you so much for what you do. We love you so very much. We're blessed to have you, and we'll see you guys on the next video, huh? Okay. Night, my friends, and we love you.